I came in the world crying and fussing. Nigga, we ain't have nothing. Every ghetto, I know the same. We tryna make a little change. Preacher man,
YouTube, what's up? It's your boy, Mr. Outliner. I'm back. I got this killer transformation for you. You know, she came in, she told me she want to get it chopped down, all the way down. You know what I'm saying? First off, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. You know how we do it. You know what I mean? But back to the client. She wanted to get it cut down, all the way down, and she wanted some color on it. Only thing about it, I didn't add the color. We got the slow-mo. You can see how her hair was doing right there. Look at all that prettiness right there. All that hair right there. That's gorgeous, right? It's all hers, so that's nice. But anyway, yeah, so she wanted me to do that, cut it up, chop it down. Oh, I was talking about the color. So the color, I forgot to film it, but you'll see the end results right here. And look, we just chopping away at the thing. Look at that. Oh, I know somebody out there cringing. There's a woman out there cringing right now. Like, why did she do it? But yeah, she did it. She's doing something new, you know, brand new. She did it. This was actually done in December, right before the new year. So I'm just now getting the video together. So, and right here, I'm just taking it down, hacking away. We don't need it no more. So, you know, I just attacked it how I attacked it, you know. Didn't come in with no special thing and then. So now we just flatten it out, you know what I mean? So I'm prepping the hair to get it right so I can lay it down. So right here, I'm using my wall seniors, you know, to clip it down. You see that? Boom, we down to the black. You know, we down to the black. Hey, don't forget to comment in the comment section. Tell me how I did on the transformation. Hey, if you know somebody that need one that's in Houston, need a transformation, tell them to come out at me. You know where I'm at, 3455 South Dairy Ashford, Houston, Texas. If you want to go to my IG, go to my IG, Mr. Outliner. You know, but back to the haircut. Just chop away, get it down to where you need it to be, you know. So the key to transformations is getting it to where it's controllable and what you can see and what you can do with it. So in the beginning right here, I'm not necessarily worried about getting the desired haircut because she's also getting color, as I said before, and she's getting it the same color that she had on top. It's like a blonde, right? So I'm really just concerned about knocking it down to a level to where I can put color on it, and you know, then I can go in and fade after that. The reason why I do it that way, you don't really want to fade too much and put lines in it and stuff, because you don't want to irritate the scalp, right? Because once you're using chemicals and stuff, it starts irritating the scalp. It could burn or anything like that, and that's something that you don't want to do. So you have to be careful with that when you're using color. So like I said, my main objective here is just to really get the hair off the head. I can do a lot of the other stuff later. And you know, I had a hard time with my camera adjustment here, you know, so it's kind of hard when you have to film yourself and you know, make everything visible for everybody to see, you know. So yeah, so right here I got the hair down to kind of where I want it to be. I'm gonna fade the sides maybe just a little bit. I'm asking her right here. She just wanted like on the middle. She wanted on the side. She wanted everywhere. What she told me she wanted all over. You know, so most of the time, a lot of people just get it in like the middle, down to the sides a little bit. But she actually said she wanted it all over. So I had to cut some of the hair off the side because, like I said, you don't want to cut the hair exactly how it's going to be, but you want it kind of at the length that it's going to be, because if I would have put the color on before I cut the sides down, then it would have made it where when I did cut the sides down, it would have went back to the black. So you have to be aware of that also. So when you're doing it, just make sure you got it down to the length, mostly closely to the length that it's gonna be. And then once you do that, you can put the color on. So then that's what we're doing right here. I got her all the way ready. In a few minutes, I'm about to put the color on. Just check out the rest of the video. Bam, we got her back in the chair. Look at that color I put on her. Oh, that thing look good. See that? All that color right there. And she wanted to add a design to the haircut. Only thing about making the hair this color and with her skin complexion is that it's kind of hard to make the design show up exactly how I want it to show up. She came back maybe a week or two later. I'm gonna put it at the end of the video, a design that I put in her hair 2 weeks later, and you can see the design much better. You can see the progression of her hairstyle after this transformation we did. So basically we just kind of did like a mohawk, with light faded mohawk, you know, you kept hair on the side. So that's what I'm asking her now, you know, where she wants the design and things like this. So now we just prepping her. We're gonna get her ready for the edge up part. I got it kind of close. It's gonna be some things that I go back over. I'm trying to show you the design, but it didn't work out well. But you can see the V in the back a little bit. So that's what I'm about to prep right now, getting the V together in the back. So you do that, we're gonna work our way around the head. So actually now I'm getting ready to start the design. So I'm picking it out. And when I first get the design together, what she's showing me, it's just an outline. It's not really the full-blown thing, right? Because I'm gonna have to keep going back over it. You know, I just want to get the design in the head first, and then I'll come back and fix everything just after that. So the line goes all the way to the front of the head, and then a second line comes back down and connects on that side. You know, on this side it was kind of like zigzag over here. So now I'm cleaning everything up, cleaning the V part area up, cleaning up everything up under the design. So yeah, you see how her skin color and her hair, it kind of goes together. So it's kind of hard to see the transition right now. That's why I said at the end of the video, I'll put a picture of a haircut that I recently did on her 2 weeks after this, so you'll be able to see what's going on with it. But I like the way the color came out. I took a color class. I'm not professional at color where I can just, make your hair two-tone or nothing like that, but I can give you a good color on your head. If you want one good solid color, I can get it to whatever color you need to get it to. And right here, you just want to clean up the part, like I said in the beginning, you just kind of trace it a little bit, put it in the place where you want it, then you come back and clean it up real good. And yes, I use holding spray on the hair when I'm doing it, going back over the part just to make sure it's dry and it's crispy and I can make the hair stay in place where it needs to be. So use that technique. It helps me out a lot. It helps keep it dry, like I said, and it makes it crispy so the hair stays in place. So yeah, it gets a little stiff, so you have to comb it out in the end, but it works while you're putting the part in the design when you're putting it in there. Also, a trick you can do on a design when the hair color and the skin tone is kind of the same, you actually can widen the design, so the lines in between, you kind of want to widen it to give it that effect, right? So use that tip also. If you make it too thin, you definitely won't see it, but if you make it a little wide, not too wide, but just a little wider, you can see the design as I did there. So right here, we just getting ready for the edge up, making sure everything is clean, trimming around that design so it'll pop out. On the edge up, we just gonna make it a point at the end. You see that we got the points coming down. We're gonna curve it. You see how my comb got stuck there a little bit? That came from the holding spray. That's why I was saying you have to kind of comb it out afterwards because it's gonna dry up. And once it dries up, then it gets stiff. So you see how I'm asking her about her edge up. She doesn't want it lined in the front. but we're gonna make that curve right here for her. On the sides, we do it like from the eyebrows down to the ear and around to the back. And that's the end of this tutorial. Don't forget to look for the haircut that I did 2 weeks later. I'm gonna post that picture at the very end of this video. So don't forget also to like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. You know how we do it. You know, I'm just putting a little something on her hair to make her hair curl up, make it pop a little bit. Then we're gonna show her the mirror. You can look at her expression in the mirror to tell that she really liked it. You know, she checking it out, getting used to it, and there you go, bam. You seen the smile? Happened real quick. She loved the haircut. Anyway, she keep coming back. So see the smile, the big smile? That lets you know you did a good job as a barber. So don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, watch out for the last haircut. Peace.